Hey guys, welcome to episode 21 of the Semac Boys Reviews. Of course, it's me and Bilal today. Sammy couldn't make it today. Of course, you
Why,
got,
Sammy?
but of
Why,
course, you got
Sammy?
us
I've been
two today. And of course, we are doing our
I miss Sammy.
review for, as you guys know from the tease from last week, it's going to be Inside Out. Of course, the first one. And because this, by the time, even though we were supposed to release this episode when Inside 2 dropped the day it dropped, I'm releasing it a little bit later because we got behind on schedule. But of course, this movie came out in 2016, 8 years ago.
I thought it
No,
was 2015.
was it 2015? Okay, 2015. Yeah, it's 2015. 9 years from the original to the sequel. Of course, this stars Bill Hader.
I know.
Let's see who else. There's a lot of people in this. Bill Hader. Um, let me see real quick. Amy Poehler.
Yeah.
Phyllis Smith, was she plays Phyllis on The Office. Lewis Black, Mindy Kaling,
Yeah, killing.
Richard Kind, Diane Lane, Kyle MacLachlan. So this cast is really stacked. Of course, this is directed by Pete Docter, I think his name is.
Yeah.
And he has directed some other Pixar films. But Bilal, let's get right into it because it seems like a lot of people are watching Inside Out for the first time now, and I'm really shocked about this since Inside Out 2 is coming out right now. But Bilal, let's do our spoiler-free thoughts real quick, or your spoiler-free thoughts on this movie.
My spoiler free thoughts on this film. I think this movie is a really beautiful animation film that shows how emotions could affect someone, and it shows that in such a mature and relatable way. It is a coming to age story of the character of Riley that we follow in this film. And I also like how the emotions are used in this film. Like joy brings happiness to Riley, sadness brings sadness to Riley, and having all of those little elements to build up this like really beautiful and wholesome story in this film that anyone could relate to and get and learn something from it. This movie does have a lot of great life lessons of this film and lessons of being okay with having different emotions and being okay to be true to your own self. And I think it is a very important film as a whole.
Okay, for my thoughts on this, not right. I don't want to spoil anything right now, but I'm gonna just say this is the best Pixar movie ever made for me, at least.
For
I
you,
first watched this back in 2020 when the pandemic first started. I went on like a whole Disney binge because Disney Plus just dropped, and after watching this movie, this movie was really good, and it's still really good on this rewatch. There's some things I don't know if I was tired or if it's just been little while, but the beginning kind of seemed a little bit slow, but it didn't like wear it down for me. But of
yeah.
course, probably on a rewatch, especially after watching Inside Out 2 and knowing everything, it would probably be better. But I like you said, I love all these emotions. We got joy, sadness, anger.
Anger, disgust, fear. Um,
Yeah, that's it because that's the OG5 in this movie.
yeah,
And I just love all their like chemistry between each other, especially sadness and joy. And I would get to that once we get to the spoiler part of the review. But I like how, especially this one, it shows a little bit in this one of joy. Not joy, but like Riley, we get to see how the emotions act inside her,
yeah,
but then how it brings it out in the world. And not only that, it's not a big spoiler. I like we see different emotions out of different people.
yeah.
I like that part in the movie. and I think its animation is good. It's a Pixar film, of course, and Pixar is always good. This is one of the top ones because some people have ranked them because Pixar right now. I'm just realizing Pixar is the most like you can have your own ranking, and it probably won't be wrong except some movies.
Yeah.
It's the most because there's some stuff that you have. Everyone has like just the rankings right there, and it's the same ranking. But it seems like Pixar because I've been watching a lot of our mutuals do their ranking after Inside Out 2, and they're like top tens, like so much different. And I think that's what it is. And of course, these movies are always emotional. Pixar movies are,
Yeah.
and I really enjoy that because not only I think it Pixar caters, especially this movie, to the younger audience, but the older audience also.
Yeah, but the thing about Pixar movies I love the most is there's always a life lesson in their stories that is very important for kids' films. Because in the end of the day, you bring your child to bring them to the movies, and they want their want these kids to learn something from it. And I think Pixar does a great job of having a simple story that these kids can understand and learn from it too.
But of course, below, let's get right into it. So you guys haven't seen this out. I'm gonna just tell you guys right now. It's streaming on Disney Plus. So go watch on Disney Plus if you guys got Disney Plus, a Disney Plus subscription. Is there Disney Plus in Canada below?
Yes,
Oh
yes.
no, okay. I was wondering because of course we've been talking about this and there's some streaming services. This might actually be the one streaming service that's all around the world. I think it is.
Yeah,
Disney
yeah.
has done a great job about that. But it's I definitely know it's streaming on Disney Plus. If you guys want to go buy the physical, I really highly recommend, especially physical media, buying Disney movies because one, they're the best type of movies, and two, they can get pricey, but just they got some great art design as you can see below sometimes when you go to the stores and stuff. And like the steelbook stuff, they have the best steelbooks I think Disney does.
Yeah.
But of course, let's get right into it below. Let's get what is your well I normally we normally do like spoiler free like spoiler thoughts. But let's get right to it. What is your favorite scene from this movie?
Man. My favorite scene got be during the end, Sora during the end when there's a scene of Big Pong like kind of sacrificing himself for Joy to go ahead and save Riley. That scene absolutely heartbroke me because Big Pong is such a joyful, fun character, and you really want to see him um, root for in this film, but having that sacrifice and joy saving sadness, and having the end scene where it starts with sadness saving the day. Normally, sadness was a person that's made the trouble, got joy into the situation of being trapped. But having that moment of sadness turn to joy was really great during the end, and it really hits the heartstrings for me personally.
I think my favorite scene is probably that, or let me think. There's some specific scene.
Any scene with anger is hilarious.
I love anger, but
Anger.
I think it's the thing of sadness thinks that she's like the one that messes it up
Yeah,
everything right at the end. And then Riley talks to her. She's like, not Riley, but Joy talks to sadness and be like, it doesn't matter. You're always part of Riley. You go,
yeah,
and I like because of course always there have been like the emotion like memories have been certain colors.
yeah,
And by that time they start mixing the emotion colors together.
yeah,
And I think it gets that core memory because of course sadness, which sadness pisses me off when she does this, messes up one of the core memories by making it a sad moment.
yeah. It might
But
supposed to be
then
a happy moment. Yeah,
but it also connects to this part of when Riley because you find out they can rewind the moments and the emotions.
yeah,
And the emotions start changing. The little memories do. I think Joy figures that out, and this is when she realizes that she can mix both of them together. If sadness and her can coexist, because it feels like I said, feels like a loner in this movie.
Yeah.
She it's kind of like not only sadness but more probably depression too,
Yeah.
because a lot of people feel loneliness, and like you said, that's the life lesson thing. A lot of people feel lonely in their lives, but there's always joy no matter what.
Exactly. Yeah. I mean, I'm sure I'm not the only one, but I sometimes do feel lonely. It's like, oh, I cannot get with my friends, and you have that bit of sadness, but you do like watch a movie or something, and it just brings a little bit of joy, stuff like that, right?
Just a little bit off topic. So Bilal, I know you've been doing this for a long time, this movie thing, right?
Yeah. What's up?
But before you started doing this, and especially before we all started doing this and making the TikTok movie community and like all this YouTuber stuff, do you ever feel like you were lonely before?
Oh, 100%. In high school, I'm sorry, I'm gonna get a little personal, but in high school, I felt like alone, like I felt like an outcast, and I was like struggling to make friends at high school, and nobody had the same interests as me. And then I always had a passion for movies, so I'm like, so like Chris Duckman posted a YouTube video. I'm like, oh, this seems fun, and I started my YouTube journey. But yeah, but getting to high school was rough. People were making fun of me the way I look, the way I talk, and I felt like an outcast. So that was like a hurdle that I had to overcame and start posting videos and stuff like that, man.
And it's kind of me too. Like before high school, I would love movies and everything. Like back in 2012, like I've explained, we went to the theaters all the time as a family. So it's like a big movie thing. Once I get to high school, more into sports, it's kind of like you try to fit in and you know you're not, but you kind of force yourself in there. But it's like there's still some friends that I got from high school.
Yeah,
And I
same here.
know they're always, because that's your true friends. You have certain friends of high school, and if you don't have them after high school, they were never real. But if you still talk to some guys, still hanging out with them, they're still going to be your friends no matter what. And
Exactly.
that's the thing. And plus, after high school, especially going to college wise, like watching movies made me comfortable. Not only that, it's like the boredom thing and like the loneliness. Like when you're lonely, you get bored,
Yeah.
and it's like movies comfort you. You have entertainment in front of you. It's joy, and especially because I've seen, because not now, but back then you can see a lot of people thought, oh, if you like comic books, if you like comic book movies, if you like movies, you're a nerd. You
Yeah.
technically you suck, and it's
I'm
like,
like, nerds are cool. I don't care what anyone
but
says, bro.
it's like, especially once you see like these bigger content creators now, and like say like kind of like Soups, but for example, like these little content creators like Alex Coleman, George, and them. Once they started posting, I started watching their videos, right?
Yeah.
And it's like that motivation really got into me, and it's like I can do this myself.
Yeah, exactly. That's how I started with Chris Duckman, man. And 2020, I was a mess. I wish I started TikTok during that, but
Me too. I wish too.
I was just in deep depression during 2020. I didn't really want to do anything. And then January 2021, like I think 6 days before my birthday, I started posting. It was basketball videos at first, because I was into the NBA. And then later on, I saw Jay Stoops posting some videos of movies. I'm like, oh, this seems fun. And I started transferring over into more movie stuff. And I think that was a fun decision that I did.
I think too, because I was going to the comic book realm at
Yeah.
first. Kind of, for example, Soups. He has made this transformation. Went
Superhero
into the,
facts. I miss Ghost
yeah,
Sales.
the superheroes, all that stuff. So I took the inspiration from him, started posting that. But it's like one, you feel like you can't expand, live on like one thing your whole social media career. And I think he realized that also after so long, after building a big platform. And for me, it's like there's a lot of these people like him,
Yeah,
Straw Hat and stuff started was just superheroes. And it's like
exactly.
there's a lot of people with that now. By the time I started, I'm like, I should start expanding. And it's like,
Yeah, like I think expanding is important because it shows your other interests. Like for example, you're into football, right? So you
yeah,
could definitely expand into some football content, especially with the season coming up in September. You could definitely, the season comes out in September, right?
yeah, yeah.
Okay,
Postseason starts in September.
uh, you could definitely expand a little bit, talk about a little bit of football, but you can even combine both of your interests, like some of your favorite football movies or something like that, or like something creative like that. So you could combine your both interests into one thing, kind of thing. If that makes sense.
But going on to that, it's like even though you build community and you feel like you got a community and everything, it's like there's still something missing because there's not always somebody you could talk to about this.
Yeah, I think that's the main thing that's missing. It's like, yeah, I have this amazing community on TikTok. I love them so much. We always motivate each other. But I do wish I had like more friends that have the same interests as me, or had like some friends who are into content creation too, so I could like bounce between each other and motivate each other to like grow and stuff like that. But unfortunately, I don't really got that right now.
Because like I think it was it 9 months? Yeah, it was 9 or 10 months after I started. I met you and the other people of Movie Talk.
Yeah.
And it's like because before I didn't talk to nobody. I was just trying to put out videos. Then I'm like, I've met you guys and you guys gave me like ideas and stuff. And it's like not only you don't feel lonely anymore on social media, you got people to talk to, but you got inspiration.
Exactly.
I
Yeah.
think that's a thing also too, because in this movie, I think joy inspires sadness to be herself
Yeah.
and don't let anybody tell you what you should be like specifically. I really enjoy that. Um, but the what? Let me think. Do you got any questions real quick before while I'm thinking of some?
Um, what do you think is the most impactful scene in Inside Out?
Hmm, I think I already explained it.
I think if I didn't do another scene, is probably moving to different cities.
That could be it too.
Uh, I personally haven't really experienced that, but I know some people that I am friends with who experience that, and they get homesick. They feel depressed. It's like, oh, I'm in new city. I need to make new friends. It's like a really hard transition for them, and I so related in a way that after college, most of my friends moved out of different cities, and I'm like, oh shit, I had to start from square one and make new friends because they're gone to do their own lives in different cities, and that just hits deeply as well. The moving stuff.
And for example, this I didn't move because I moved. I was little, but it's like 5 minutes from my old house.
Yeah,
But our school districts changed for some reason. They shift the whole school districts around my county, and I had to change schools. And changing schools is one of the worst things, especially I was like in elementary school, going to fifth grade. So I'm having my last year of elementary school in a new school. I know because there I knew some friends that were transferring also because of the district thing, but there's a lot of new kids.
yeah,
And it's like the thing of like what Riley's feeling, especially like the first day in class thing.
yeah.
Scary, scary. It's not only that, but like I don't know if you guys have this in Canada, but like in America, a lot of the elementary schools combined into like I think for me it was like 5 elementary schools combined into
Oh,
like the middle school, and so it's all different kids that you don't know,
yeah,
and so it's
and
like you got to introduce yourself in front of your class, and it kind of feels like what Riley felt.
Yeah, but the also thing about introduce yourself to new people, uh, this is like the scary part of it. You don't know how they're gonna react to what you're gonna say, or like how you act personally. So
True, I could give you a perfect example. It was back 2009. That's when it happened. So 2009 is when I mentioned someone the podcast Transformers: Revenge of the Fallen came out.
yeah,
Of course, I didn't get to see it in theaters. Was hyped for it to come out. Was it DVD at the time because Blu-ray just started? I had a Transformers: Revenge of the Fallen shirt. First day of school. I didn't know elementary school kids were so judgmental,
oh yeah, 100%,
especially
man.
with the oh you like Transformers, oh you a loser, you're a nerd, and it's like it's just a movie. That's the thing I don't get. Some people like that, but it's kind of like just grow up. We like what we like. Just because I might not like what you like, and you might not like what I like,
Yeah.
but it's opinions, and that's the thing. Um, what is the speaking of emotions? What is the saddest moment to you in this movie?
Saddest moment is probably the hockey game. Especially with Riley, who is so passionate about hockey. And seeing her, well, when Joy was around, her missing that goal, I see her like be angry and upset. Uh, I just felt that, and especially with someone like Riley being passionate about a sport and having a slip up like that does run deeply. But another scene is when the emotions change, and it was about Riley having that conversation. I'm missing Minnesota so much because she grew up there, and she said she doesn't like San Francisco, and having that heart to heart with her family during the end of the film. I want to say I think that was really strong as well.
Yeah, because it's the end of the film when she mentions it to her mom and dad, then her mom and dad's like, "Yeah, we miss it too."
Yeah, I think that was just a really beautiful moment in Inside Out, and I think it just shows a great lesson in the same time, like we said before.
Not only that, but it's like growing up. It's like you realizing there's change, and change is going to happen, and you gotta embrace change.
Yeah,
But let's talk about anger. Anger. This dude was funny in this movie.
bro, anger. Oh, the scene near the end. Well, when wasn't in fear trying to break the glass first,
Yeah,
and then disgust was just making anger angry, and then anger just explodes.
she
Said,
picks him up and just
I think that was a clever way of doing humor, and yeah, I thought that was a fun scene.
okay. When Pixar does comedy, they do their comedy very well,
Yeah.
and because Disney's always gets to rap about, oh, the comedy's not good, this is not that. Pixar just has it. I don't know why that division of Disney does some great, not only storytelling, great characters, but great comedy too. The thing I really like about, oh no, can we talk about the very end with the boyfriend?
Oh yeah. Girl, alert,
The
alert.
hockey game, yell at that.
Funny thing is, that's something I could relate to, man. Like, I remember like beginning of high school. For some reason, I got so much anxiety when a girl said hi to me. I couldn't say hi back for some reason. I'm like, I'm like, I'm out. I'm shaking, I'm sweating because a girl said hi to me in high school, and I'm like, nah, nah, this ain't me. Oh,
No,
come on.
I got nervous, but it's like the thing of was like, you gotta do it. Just get the balls, do it.
I did ask our girl when I was 14. It did not go to it did not go to plan. All right, I haven't been loving a decade because of that moment.
Below Villa Dark started at that moment. But is there any more moments that you want to talk about from Inside Out?
Um, the beginning, man. Riley being born and having narration of joy, and then it sort of cuts away with sadness coming out of nowhere, and then you see a baby Riley just crying.
Well, my name is Joy. I make Riley happy. Sadness just pops in. This is sadness. And you know what happens? I love how you know what happens, and Riley just starts crying.
Oh yeah, and what are your thoughts on the fake boyfriend and the imaginary? Was it just a beaver or like?
Kind of, it kind of look like Riley. I will save you.
I will die for
I would die for you.
you.
Then Joy prints out 199 of them. Okay, she's like, this is getting annoying, so we're gonna go save Riley. They're like, yay!
I like the scene that Silas is like, we had to scare Riley to wake her up so we could go to the train. And then
Oh,
then there's that giant clown thing. I'm like, bro,
it's
what?
no, I love it when they're doing the dream thing and then do the dog costume and it splits in half.
I love Fear's reaction during that too, bro.
Okay, do you think they should have recasted Bill Hader?
Nah, I think it's fine.
Do you think they should have kept him?
Yeah, I think so. What's up?
But do you got anything else about this?
Um, hold on, let me think. Um, how about you, man? I'm just
Okay,
no.
no, okay. The one last thing I'm gonna talk about, which I love. There's two scenes. I'm gonna talk about the little short part that they posted. I think after they Inside Out 2 released on home video. Not Inside Out 2, Inside Out. But the first one is when Joy's trying to find sadness and she just realizes she just follows the little memories that are blue at the bottom because
Yeah.
sadness has been touching them the whole entire time.
Yeah. Um,
Have you watched the little short of the Riley's first date?
no, I'm not.
You haven't? I'm just going to say it. So you guys haven't watched it. Still spoilers.
Oh, broccoli. I forgot about talk about how
Oh,
much.
can we? I love that broccoli.
Bro, who puts broccoli on cheese? I mean, pizza.
Yeah. If you eat that out there, tell us how it is, first of all, and two, why are you eating that?
Is that really a San Francisco thing?
I don't know. Do you
I
think?
th-
Let me look
but,
that up real quick.
but you're American. I'm Canadian. I don't know.
I'm not from San Francisco.
American San Francisco. No,
Do San Francisco
edge.
have broccoli?
Please don't tell me it's a real thing. I was gonna be questioning. I'm gonna be questioning San Francisco if that broccoli. I mean, piece of the broccoli, bro. I think that's disgusting. Ew. You should probably put this part into the.
It is not okay. It says broccoli is not a standard pizza top in San Francisco. Some restaurants in the city do serve broccoli pizza.
The fuck? Okay, hell no. Just
There's
let me
three
just.
places in
There's
San
three
Francisco.
places. All right. What are the three places? So just in case I go to San Francisco, I just don't go to those places because I want proper
I don't
pizza.
know. They're all Italian names. I don't really want to know why the Italians or having broccoli on their pizza. I think Italians don't like that. I've never heard Italian wanting broccoli on their pizza.
See.
See? Oh no, Bilal.
Buongiorno.
Okay, we're gonna go on, guys. But do you have any more thoughts about Inside Out?
No broccoli.
Oh no. Okay. I gotta talk about the short film. So it's Riley's first date, right? This is the funniest shit ever. So the boy and the father are sitting down, right? And all the boys in his head, he's like, because of course it's the teenage boy. The father's like, and the emotion's like, we gotta put the boot down. And he's like, he's getting no. At first, he's giving the hard question. He's giving us the face. Time to put the boot down. Then before he puts the boot down, because they ask him, "Do you like rock and roll?" And the boy says, "Oh, I do like rock and roll." And they're like, he's like, "What? My favorite band is," and they both say it at the same time, AC/DC. Because he's like, "I'm in the band." The dad's in his head. The emotion's like, "We were in the band too."
Yeah. Yeah, that also
No,
sounds funny.
this is the funniest shit. Riley and the mom, because the mom's like, "Where's dad?" With the boy downstairs, and Riley starts freaking out. They go downstairs. The boy and the father are doing air guitars.
Oh, bro. Another scene I forgot to mention is Riley and her old friend in the conversation in the way of call when Anchor screws things over.
Yes. What's up with Anger? Anger might messed up this movie too. To be honest with you,
It's Anchor's silence that messed up this movie.
not the
Blue.
more and more I think I like Anger though. That's the thing. Anger's so funny. He's like, Joy's not here. I gotta take over. Then you see the fire shit out of his head. But is that it for you for Inside Out, Below?
Yeah, I think so.
That's it for me too. So guys, that was the end of the Inside Out episode.
But
So
we're gonna do box office,
oh shoot,
Oscars.
true.
Like,
I forgot about that.
what the hell are you doing, man? You slacking?
But
Damn.
let's get right into it. What's the Rotten Tomato score? Think of Pixar though.
200%. I'm kidding. Like 95, surely.
So that's the critic score you're predicting. What's the audience?
92. I'll go high with this one.
Critic score is 98.
Ooh,
Audience score is 89.
89. That's kind of low. What you think?
Okay, now let's go to box office. What do you think the box office is?
I feel like this one almost made $1 billion. Let's go with 800 million.
858.8 million.
Oh, that's close.
Oh, and speaking of that right now, they have posted on Twitter that Inside Out 2 previews an opening day for international and domestic box office, $110 million so far.
Ooh, I think it might hit $1 billion, bro.
I think it's going to hit $1 billion too. But of course, Paul, what is your rating of Inside Out?
You go first, man.
5 out of 5. I love this movie. What's yours?
0.5. I'm kidding. Five out of 5, obviously. Duh.
Where would you rank this in your Pixar?
My number one is still. Let me look up the Pixar movies I've seen.
You guys won't be hearing my ranking. I'm going to try to get it done by the time our Inside Out 2 episode hits. If not, I'll be posting it on my TikTok, which my TikTok username is right here. That should be out probably Tuesday or Wednesday or later on in the week when you guys are hearing this episode. So go look at that. Tell me, guys, your opinions down in the comments or anything.
So my number one is Coco. My
I
number
still
two,
watch Coco.
my number two is The Incredibles. Please tell me you say Incredibles. You say Incredibles,
Yeah,
right?
I've seen The Incredibles. I saw that when I was younger.
My third is Toy Story 3. Um, four is Inside Out, and five probably top of my head, probably Up.
Right now, just right now, because I would guys tell you guys my official ranking of the Pixar movies because I'm rewatching them all right now. Because right now I have watched Inside Out too, so I'm going through the others and rewatching them and doing ranking. So right now, Inside Out is my number one. That's before I watched Inside Out 2 and everything. It is number one right there. I am doing official ranking though.
What's our four? Was it top five, bud?
Oh, I know I'm doing them all. I'm rewatching all of them to get fresh. It's been years since I watched Pixar movies.
Just do your top five, bro.
That's the thing though. I don't know how many I've watched though. That's the thing.
Top of
There's
the
some
head, man.
no. There's some things that I think I have watched and I looked. I'm like, I really haven't watched this.
You're saying The Incredibles, though, right?
Yeah, I've seen The Incredibles. I rented that when I was little.
Uh,
Okay, to be honest with you, I can tell you right now the only Pixar movies I've watched. Inside Out 1 and 2 now. I just got done watching Luca. I'm gonna say my thoughts for that when I'm doing my ranking. Toy Story 4, Lightyear, Cars 3.
Cars 2.
To be honest with you, we rented Cars 2. I watched like the first 10 minutes and just walked away. I was like 10 years old.
Oh, the first Pixar movie I saw in theaters
What?
was Cars. That's the first movie I ever saw in the theaters.
You know what's my first ever Pixar movie I saw in the theaters?
What?
Brave.
that.
After that, I watched Abraham Lincoln, Vampire Hunter, back to back showings. Okay, to be honest with you, that Brave screening, 2012, jam packed.
Bro, are we forgetting about Ratatouille, bro?
Oh, I have seen Ratatouille. Okay, I got all the lists popped up right here. So I've seen Ratatouille,
Wall-E,
Inside Out. I'm going through Inside Out, Up, Wall-E, The Incredibles, Finding Nemo. I might have seen Monsters Inc. I'm not 100% sure. Luca, Cars, Elemental, Brave, Finding Dory, Onward, Lightyear, and Cars 3. Inside Out 2. I need to watch it a lot.
Where you never see Finding Nemo?
Yeah, I said Finding Nemo.
Oh, you did. I was gonna say.
Yeah. I haven't seen Toy Story 1 through 3 though.
Man, you're gonna get a lot of dislike for this podcast after that. Damn, bro.
We went in number 3. I'm not 100% sure I watched it though. That's the thing.
Man,
Toy Story 1 and 2 I haven't seen.
Bro, Avengers Endgame. Infinity War copy Toy Story 3.
Bro, wait a
Infinity War.
But that's the only ones I've seen. And but with that being said, let's go into our. No, yeah, it's Oscar time. I think this was nominated. I have a feeling. I just have a feeling this was nominated for something.
I got a feeling in my body.
No.
Wait, you didn't like my singing?
I think you're singing the wrong movie.
Remember Me.
Okay, it was. It was nominated.
And they win.
No, no, it didn't win.
Who won?
Let's see. So that was the 2006. So it was the 88 Academy Awards. Let's see winners and nominees. Let me look through. Let me look through directors wise. No, I think it was just best animation that year.
All right, who won best animation this year?
Oh, I'm an idiot. Inside Out did win.
Are wait. Who? What were the nominees by any chance that day?
I don't know what this first one is. A Boy in the World, Shaun the Sheep. It's all it's all movies I never heard of except Shaun the Sheep.
Well, that's an easy win for Inside Out. Do you think Inside Out 2 could win the best animated?
Oh, what's coming out this year? What's came out this year so far in animation?
The Wild Robot looks great.
That might contend if you could do that. 1 or 2 won't.
Uh,
I'm on the train for Moana 2 is nothing. I'm already starting that.
you know what? I think Megamind versus Doom Syndicate go win
You
it.
are going. You are no. Inside Out 2 might actually win Best Animated Picture of the Year.
Ooh, I think it's gonna be a Wild Robot.
What Outfit blows everyone out of the water because I heard really good things. What about Transformers 1?
It's not Transformers One.
Dude, I've been hearing excellent, amazing things. But I think it could be Inside Out 2, though. I'm serious. Because remember, Elemental got a nomination last year. This past year. Elemental wasn't that great. But that is it, guys.
Despicable Me 4, man.
Oh no, but it's so Inside Out 2. I'm taking Inside Out 2. It, to be honest with you, I'm just going to say this hot take: the Minions is the only reason the Despicable Me franchise is still alive. It's those little yellow dudes. No one cares about Gru.
Ultraman Rising has good reviews. What is this?
It's on Netflix right now. It just released the same day as Inside Out 2.
Wait, this is actual movie?
Yeah, it's on Netflix right now.
Is it good?
I think people have been giving good reviews. And Ultraman is a big property. I think it's China or Japan.
Uh,
But is that mostly it for you, Bilal, for this episode?
yes. What are we doing next week? What are the upcoming episodes? Like, tell me. I don't remember anything.
I'm keeping you on your toes. I'm keeping everyone on their toes. So our Cinematic Boys podcast episode, which will be episode number, I think it's 20. No, are we on 20? Yes, we on number 20.
But
Big 2-0.
how are we gonna send my reviews episode
Because
20?
remember, we've been skipping weeks.
Oh,
Remember, we've been holding off weeks because one scheduling issues, and then that week after, what was it? Between Bad Boys, remember the 31st, nothing came out special, so we skipped that week. And if you guys already knew that because I told you guys in one of the last episodes. If you guys are returning listeners, but for episode 20, which I think is episode 20, you guys can fact check me on that. We are going to be doing Inside Out 2, which I am excited to talk about Inside Out 2. For next week's episode 22 of the Cinematic Boys Reviews, we are talking about one of Bilal's favorite movies.
the
Bilal.
Red Redemption.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Then
And
after that, wait,
uh,
I'm gonna give you the floor, Bilal. This is your movie.
where you want me to talk? Oh, yeah. The Raid Redemption is a 2011 Indonesian action film directed by Garrett Evans. This movie is kick-ass. I'm excited to talk about it. Dakota, I've been on his ass to watch this film, so he's finally gonna be watching Peak.
And I think
again.
Sammy hasn't watched either. So, and Sammy's gonna be on the episode. He
Oh
said
my god, let's go. Uh,
because he has told me he gonna be that on that episode. I just gotta tell him the movie though on what date we're gonna be recording. But he is ready. I'm ready to watch this. I might do a double back feature of 1 and 2, even though we're gonna just talk about number 1. But then I'm just gonna give you guys a little bit of tease after this. Then our next 2 reviews, we're gonna be talking about the 2 first entries in Ty West's X trilogy, X and
uh-huh.
Pearl, which I am excited to talk about those. I love those 2 movies and what Ty West has this trilogy, especially with his conclusion of Maxine, which I'm excited for that movie to be released soon. But of course, guys, that is it for our upcoming episodes. So, guys, if you guys are new here, listen to us. Thank you guys for listening. If you're on Spotify, give us a follow, leave us a rating, or Apple Podcasts. Also, tell us. I know I will leave a thing to tell us how you guys liked. If you guys liked that episode, if you didn't, if you guys got any ideas how to improve the episodes, if you guys got any movie recommendations, if you want us to do for these Cinematic Boys reviews, especially on the weeks that I don't have nothing planned, I will jot these down and get your recommendations in. And if you guys are watching the video version, hit that like button as always on YouTube. But I'll do the like thing because it won't let me do it.
It don't work no more, man. Oh, there is.
I'm telling you, but if you guys know Bilal can do that, I can't. Look, I'm done. I'm done with this. But whoa, you guys are watching Bilal's doing tricks now. But if you guys
Imagine.
so if you're watching the video version of this, go watch the video version. Bilal's doing tricks over here right now. But if you guys are watching this video version, give us a like. If you guys are new here and haven't
Like,
subscribed to us, hit that subscribe button, turn on the bell notifications because it will tell you whenever we post videos, shorts, any type of the stuff for the Cinematic Boys podcast page, and especially in that community page. No, Bilal, do not. I know you're gonna do. Don't do that. But
oh, what you mean,
also
man?
no. I know I just didn't do that. I'm sorry, guys. If you guys saw that, Bilal's just being really excited right now. But guys, if you
Really?
haven't followed us on the social medias yet, we got Twitter, TikTok, Instagram. This is our username. Go follow us. I'm gonna be reposting the video because it didn't do good. I'm just gonna say every podcast episode till we get hit it. If we get 10,000 followers on TikTok, Sammy said he's gonna put a stamp of our logo, and I'm gonna make a new logo just for this. He's gonna get a stamp on him of our logo. But guys, with that being said, when you guys hear me and Bilal next time, it will be for the Cinematic Boys podcast episode 20 for Inside Out 2. So guys, with that being said, I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you guys next time.
Peace and be killed.